Hey, ladies. Happy Tuesday. Whoop, whoop. Hey, y'all. Happy Tuesday night. Y'all, baby, listen. If there's anything a black girl knows, that is the journey of wearing braids, getting braids, going to the salon. I've been going to the African aunties. I've been telling y'all, getting your braids, wearing your hating your braids when you first get them sometimes. That's me. Wearing them, and then Lord Jesus, it is so much, so time for my braids to come down. And I have zero guilt over it, okay? I can get that elephant out the room. But what's up, ladies? Happy Tuesday. Shout out to us, y'all, because we have been showing up for these lives every Tuesday night. And I love them so much. I'm streaming on TikTok. We're also live inside the group. We've been doing these lives every Tuesday night. Women business owners, tap in. We've been talking about, let's see, October we're talking about confidence. September we talked about work. No, September we talked about networking. August we talked about work-life balance. Next month we're going to be talking business strategy and planning. So, yeah. How has my week been? My week has been cool. It has truly been cool. It's been busy. I've been doing. Let's see. This past weekend, I was actually. I got so much stuff I got to do. So much stuff on my calendar. Y'all know we went to see Usher. I did the live after that. We also. I had the baby. This past weekend, I didn't do much. I babysat my cousins. I slept, I ate, I lay on the couch, and I slept. I lay on the couch, and I ate, and that was it. Next thing I know, it was Monday morning. So, that's what I was on. So, happy Tuesday night, ladies. What's up, y'all? We're streaming on TikTok, too. Tonight, we're talking about reframing negative thoughts, having some compassion for ourselves as we're going through this journey. And this is really for... life is. I saw this comment that somebody said where they talk about how life is. Is it cyclical? That I'm thinking about the right word? Where life is basically going in. I want to say life is going in cycles in some weird conspiracy theorist type of way. But life is giving us cycles in which there are really great times. There are also times, baby, you can wake up, sun gonna be shining, you gonna be feeling good, looking good, all that. And life gonna be like, yeah, we're gonna be on that BS today. Life is gonna come. So the good days that we have, we really have to enjoy them. And there are gonna be some days where, baby, this just ain't it. You know what I'm saying? So we talked about that tonight in the Conquer Club about this lash is giving me the blues. It's coming off. We on TikTok tonight. What's up, TikTok? What's up, y'all? We're also inside the group. So y'all already know the drill. Every time we do a live, we always have people comment their name, comment your name, your business, where you live, what you do, so I can introduce you to everybody that's going to be watching. And look, this is why people be saying, I don't want to go live because I don't know what's going to happen because my lash just completely came off. But it don't even matter. Who cares, girl? Who cares? But happy Tuesday night, ladies. I really wanted to go into, we've been talking about confidence all this month. I really want to get into talking about negative self-talk. And I don't want to get into it in a ride wave, depressing type of way. Shout out to all of the ride wave fans. I am not impressed. But this idea, I'm completely joking, by the way. He's a superstar, so kudos to him. This idea of reframing negative self-talk. If you're a woman, if you have a business, if you're on a journey, reframing negative self-talk. And also having self-compassion. And when I talk about self-compassion, I don't mean self-compassion in a way where a couple of things. We talked about this tonight in the Conquer Club. Not having self-compassion in a way where you give yourself so much grace to where you're just lazy. You've been giving yourself grace for all year, all 2024. You've been giving yourself grace in the name of I'm tired, I don't have the energy, I don't have the ideas, I don't have the creativity. So I feel you, but a little bit too much grace. So we don't want to do that. And then we also, this is just me talking, and this is also a conversation that we had tonight inside the Conquer Club, which are other women entrepreneurs, where we kind of talked about not giving other women or men or family members or other people in my life more compassion than I give myself. Ever. And if it's selfish, so be it. If you think that's messed up, then so be it. But that's just the type of energy that I feel like is required for me to stay on this journey. But that's just me. What's up, Steffi girl? I saw you looking so gorgeous selling your jewelry with the twins. I saw one over here and one over here. Gone girl. What's up, girl? Hey, Steffi. What's up to all of my ladies that are tuning in on TikTok? I'm streaming on TikTok tonight, y'all. For the past couple of weeks, I have been able to stream content on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, and LinkedIn. And oh my God, if I've actually, y'all know I use Facebook for so long. Facebook is just home for me. If I'm opening up any app, it's Facebook. I'm not a Instagram scroller. Definitely not an Instagram scroller. TikTok scroller, and not so much lately, but I just love Facebook. But I was like, man, I really got to make sure that we have the message of Conquer on all of the platforms. So if you see me looking up in my phone, I'm streaming on TikTok too, girl. She said, thank you, I'm coming back. Yes, I sent out the link to Steffi. I hope that you have it, because the Conquer Club is $99 per year. So you don't have to worry about a monthly membership. It is $99 per year. So I've been posting a lot of videos on TikTok, and I've been having a couple of ladies tap in. So shout out to them. Shout out to y'all. And I was like, girl, I need to start going live, because I'm always going live on Facebook. I'm never going live on Instagram. So I got to start going live on TikTok so that we can get into this talk. Because, and if I go live, when I go live, I'm speaking from my experience, okay? I'm speaking from my experience having a business. I'm speaking from my experience quitting my job for this. I'm speaking from my experience losing, I'm just speaking from my experience. And when I talk about reframing negative thoughts, I'm not saying it from this really pathetic, cry in the corner type of viewpoint, because that's not me. I don't carry that type of energy. I don't believe in that type of energy. Even if stuff around me is just falling apart, that's just not how I view life. I'm a cry. Don't get me wrong. A big on cry. I'm a cry baby. I'm a Pisces, so I'm going to cry. But I know that tomorrow's a new day. Let's get into it. So if you're new and you're tuning in on TikTok, hey to all the people that's tuning in on TikTok. And if you're in the Facebook group, y'all already know the vibes. Drop your name, your business, where you're tuning in from down in the comments. We always network on my lives. If you need to connect with other people on my lives, we always do that in the comments. We haven't done it before on TikTok, but we always do it on Facebook. So you connect with people, you can network, you can learn. Y'all know that we meet on Zoom every Tuesday night inside the Conquer Club to talk about life, to talk about business, talk about marketing, talk about growing our sales. We're talking about confidence this month. Next month, we're going to be talking about business planning and strategy. And yeah. Because who finna be out here doing life alone? Who finna be out here running a business by themselves? Let's girl. Girl, who finna be out here running a business by themselves? Because, baby, running that business will have you in a straitjacket. If I didn't have no support system and I was trying to run my business, girl, I'll be in one of them. What's those? Is it an asylum where you be in a white padded room and they just scrap you like this? That'll be me. Because when you're self-employed, and if you have a business, whether you still working your 9 to 5 and you just started doing it, or you've been doing it for 5 years, 10 years, or whatever, but when you have your own business, and me and my husband talk about this a lot, everything is on you. And we're going to get into our message for tonight. When you have your own business, or when you got your own motion, or you got your own idea, everything is on you. from the idea. You gotta come up with the best idea. Forget a mediocre idea. Then you gotta come up with the money. Now, then you gotta come up with the time. Then you gotta sacrifice time away from everything that you love. And baby, it still might not pop. You might do all that and it still just ain't your time. This still just ain't for you right now. It's just part of the process. And with that, because I'm very human, and y'all know me, like my girls on Facebook, like y'all know me, like I got my stuff tatted on me because I believe in it, right? I've lived it, I live it, I breathe it. I love everything that I do. But can we just admit that sometimes, even though I know I'm her, even though I know that I'm going to the top, even though I know y'all gonna be seeing me on Oprah couch and this, like, even though it's all of that, sometimes my today feels weary. Like, even though it's all of that, sometimes my today feels weary. What do I do with that? What do I do with those feelings of, again, I'm not talking about reframing negative self-thoughts because you're pathetic and you think everybody better than you and you don't believe in yourself. If you truly think that, then just give up and just don't worry about it because you're not going to make it. But I'm talking to us girls who, I know I can do this. That's not the question. But getting there, the journey, the money, the sacrifice, all the no's, all the no sales, and I ain't talking about no sales for 2 days. I'm talking about no sales for 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, 5 weeks. You like, damn, I mean, do y'all remember me or what? You know what I'm saying? How do you get through those moments? How do you conquer those moments? How do you get through those moments? All right, so we got somebody introduce themselves down in the comments. So Steffi says, I am Steffi Cobrand. Shout out to Steffi. We love Steffi. She was in the Conquer Club, baby. She just had our twin baby. So shout out to you, girl. I am Steffi Cobrand, the owner of the Beauty and Bling Boutique, where we boost confidence, enhance beauty, and make your outfit pop even more. Yes, ma'am. Y'all know me. My thing is, and everything is going to come back tonight because I'm on one. And I feel this. It does not matter. It does not matter if it's 2 people in the room or if it's 2,000 people in the room. You got to be that. You got to be her. You got to be him. You got to just carry that with you. I mean, there's no other way to describe it. And it's all internal. I'm sure a lot of us have seen in our lives where when we believe in us, other people believe in us. And I don't know if you've experienced this or you have a cousin, a friend, or somebody where they have a business and this is so messy. This is messy what I'm about to say, but it's messy what I'm about to say. But I just feel like it's necessary for the conversation. It's okay. It's just us. It's just us friends listening to this, okay? But I just feel like, you ever seen somebody and they trying to get something going, which I feel you, because I'm trying to get something going. And then they go on this rant, whether they make a status, they talk about it in person, about, oh, people don't promote me. Y'all don't be sharing my stuff on your page. Y'all don't be doing this. Y'all don't be doing that. Meanwhile, you go on their page and they talking about the viral Domino's pizza. They talking about Donald Trump. They talking about Milton. And it's just like, bro, you're not taking this serious. You're not, Everything starts with me. So if you're not taking me serious, if you're not referring me, if you're not telling people about me, if you're not shopping with me, you're going to have a few of those, whatever. But if that's hurting your feelings, bro, that's on you. Because I'm not going to say 9 times out of 10, 10 times out of 10, you're not taking yourself seriously. You're not professional. You don't talk about this. You don't live this. You don't breathe this. I'll say all of that to say everything starts with me. That's what I tell myself. Deb, everything starts with you. The opportunities that you get, baby, that start and end with you. If you want speaking engagements, I know you better not expect nobody to magically pop up and just give it to you. Baby, it start and end with you. Have you spoke before? Do you promote it? Do you got all the stuff that you need? Everything starts and ends with me. Am I right? Have you experienced that? Some of us have luck. Some of us have more luck than others. I think that luck is a factor. Some of us have less luck than others. I think that luck is a factor. Natural talent is a factor. But if you don't know how to tap in up here, shout out to Glorilla, because I got that Memphis accent. They said, where one Big Deb. Hey, Deb. Hey, y'all. Hey, y'all on TikTok. Shout out to Glorilla. Shout out to all of us amazing girls with our Memphis accents out here trying to do something. Talking about right here. Curbing on curbing. That's what I sound like. If you don't know how to tap in up here, rule number 1. And if you don't know how to separate this, I'm talking to you ladies. I'm talking to myself. I'm talking to us ladies who serve other ladies. We serve them in makeup. We serve them in services. We serve them in coaching. We make them feel beautiful. We make them feel confident. We help them make money. We wash their cars. Whatever you do, especially those of us women who serve other women, we got to learn how to tap in up here. And we have to learn how to separate this beautiful, amazing heart that we have from that moaning. Hello? 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 And I feel like, for me, I'm going to talk about my experience, because what I do with Conquer is so purpose-driven, I'm sensitive to it, and I get it, right? I get having a dream and a brand and a business where it's personal to you. And I can act like it's not. It's personal. I feel like that's an area that I've really tried to grow in, over the past couple of years. Maybe because my business has just broken my heart. It's fixed my heart and broken my heart so much, so I'm just like, child, what's going on? What's the numbers? What we got to do? What is it? I love y'all. Hello, good night. But I feel like when we serve out of purpose and things don't go according to plan, for some reason, I felt like that was a personal attack on me, or y'all know what I'm trying to say? I felt like that was a disconnect for me. When the reality is, our business is going to go through cycles. I'm going to have a high sales month, average sales month, low sales month. I'm going to get new subscribers, unsubscribers. I'm going to get new views. I'm going to get old views. When we talking about it like this, you're like, well, duh, of course, that makes sense. I have to experience all of the things that come along with this journey. But when you're in the moment, when, and I'm talking about me, when you're in the moment, you've spent the dollars. Baby, not just spent the dollars, you done straight up exhausted the dollars. The time, the energy, the ideas, the creativity. For a lot of us, we've truly given it everything that we have. There's more inside of us for later. But there are a lot of times where we've truly given this all that we have. And in the moment where I've done everything that I can, that I feel like I can for Conquer, and I'm like, God, you want to come save me. And another blow comes. How do I resist telling myself something negative? How do I resist that? How do I resist? I feel like now a lot of times when I go live, I talk about places where things I still need to conquer, stuff I just straight up haven't conquered, and stuff I have conquered before. But for this live tonight, this is actually an area where I feel like I have personally truly grown. This idea of, but I still struggle with it, okay? Still struggle with it. But this idea of negative self-thoughts. We talked about this tonight inside the Conquer Club. So the Conquer Club, we meet every Tuesday night. We are a group of women entrepreneurs. We live in different cities, live in different states. And we learn about marketing. We learn about life, about leadership, about work-life balance, networking. We share what we have going on. We all know each other's business and what we do and the wins that we're having and what we're pushing through. We know Camille just had her braid class last week. We know that Donna has 6 new appointments. We know that Zara's cooking up some stuff for Q1. We know that Amifa just got her products in a new country. So we meet every Tuesday night. And tonight we kind of talked about this idea of having compassion for ourselves. And Camille gave us such a good word, y'all, tonight. She gave us such a good word. And it was around this idea of having compassion for yourself. And I feel like what really changed the game for me when we talk about this idea of having compassion for ourselves, I don't know what I was listening to or watching, girl. I watched, it be so much stuff. I don't know if I seen on YouTube, TikTok, whatever. I seen it somewhere. And this was years ago, but it just really stuck with me. You know, you hear something and it just really stick with you. I heard this idea of someone saying, you know how like your friend will be going through something. Now, I'm not talking about your friend that go through something with her man. Girl, that's a different live, okay? Hello. That's a different live, baby. That's past my pay grade, okay? But you know, if your friend, let's say your friend is, you got that home girl where, you know, she's been working on her idea, whatever it looks like for her, whether that's law school, med school, starting a business, losing weight, doing something new in her life, right? She's your friend, your best friend, your girl, your home girl, a woman that you admire. She's embarking on something new in her life. And she comes to you and say, girl, oh my God, I'm trying to pass the bar exam. I don't know if I can do it. I took the practice test. It didn't go so well, yada, yada, yada. What would you say to her? You would say, girl, it's okay. We gonna study. I'm gonna come over there. Girl, I'm gonna bring us some wings. I'm gonna get us a bottle of wine. We gonna come study. You can do this, sis. You got it, girl. Text me if you need some encouragement, sis. You got this. That's what you're gonna tell best friend. Hello? If best friend got a business that she been working on and best friend been doing her thing, think about it. And best friend hit a little roadblock, you're gonna be like, friend, it's okay. You got this, girl. That's what you're gonna tell best friend. This is why. Okay. The message that I heard was the same compassion that we would give best friend in her situation is the same compassion, if not more, that I need to give myself. This is why when I talk about myself, and I always do this, I talk about myself in third person. I talk about Deb like she's sitting over there. Like that. Like I talk about Deb like she's sitting across the room like that's not me. Because I had this shift where I'm like, I really have to view myself as my true best friend. The girl that I root for. The girl that when she wake up in the morning, I'm like, looking good, hello, before you do makeup, skincare, whatever. The same way I would do best friend. When I make a mistake, I gotta tell Deb, it's cool. What you learn from it, girl? Ooh, I know that hurt, but it's okay, best friend. We can bounce back. Because as a woman that's dealing with everyday life, hello, somebody. Lord have mercy. Hello, can we say everyday life? Can we say everyday life in the comments? Hello, for real. As a woman that's dealing with everyday life, I have compassion for another woman when I hear her say, I'm trying, I'm doing, I got the goal, but I kind of stumbled a little bit there. I have so much compassion for her. I have to have the same attitude about Deb. I have to. What happens if I don't? What happens if I don't have that type of compassion for Deb? Who is going to stick up for me? Who is going to make my dreams come true? It make the idea of me not having compassion for myself, I don't know if you can hear it in my voice, but it truly makes me sad. Because that's a feeling and a season in my life as a woman that I never want to experience again. I want so much compassion for myself. 10 times more than I give anybody else. That's my rule. I give a lot of compassion to my family, my husband, my friends. I have so many people in my life that I love and that love me. Like my family, my cousins, my friends, my social circle, my professional circle. I am blessed beyond measures. And I give each of them so much compassion. But my internal rule, and this isn't a rule that I have to share anybody else. I'm just telling y'all because, we kicking it and we talking tonight. But my internal rule is that I give myself 10 times more compassion than I give them. And the reason why is because of this very topic that we're talking about tonight, which is the fact that I'm on this journey. I have these dreams, these goals, these desires. Y'all know I'm doing my business thing, and you know what I'm saying? Like that's what we on. That's what the girls is on. And as much as it's been a major blessing to me, because it has been a major blessing to me and to my family. Not financially. Mm. The purpose, the work, some money, the flexibility, whatever. It's been cool. But with that, we talked about this in the Conquer Club tonight too. So with that success and with that next level comes what I call an invisible weight. There's an invisible weight on your shoulders when you grab and receive a blessing. Mm. With that beautiful blessing is an invisible weight on your shoulders. And if I got into this really deep, it would make me so emotional because I have met so many women who are doing so many amazing things. And this isn't, y'all know my style and my vibe. This isn't anything bad. This isn't a woe is me, I'm so pathetic, I can't make it. Like, this isn't that. Because if, I don't know about you, but babe, I'm her, okay? And if you're listening to this, then I'm sure that you're her too, because that's who enjoys my content. Like, you got to be her to like this. But even when you're her, okay, even when you get that job, even when you have that business, even when you have that baby or get that relationship, even when you get all of these amazing blessings, it requires you, and not in a negative way at all. This is just the reality of the cycles of life. When you get that beautiful blessing, there is an invisible weight that you must carry with it. Ladies who have beautiful babies, the best thing that happened to you, there is an invisible weight on your shoulders. Women who have businesses, making the money, doing all of the things, there is an invisible weight on her shoulders. The woman that you see with her man, or her two men, or one man with two women, baby, whatever y'all into, whatever you into. I'm messy. I'm being messy tonight. I need to go to church or something. Whenever you see that thing that you desire, or you obtain that thing that you desire, there's an invisible weight that comes with it. And I just think that it's great for women to, and again, like, it's worth it. I think that a lot of us can agree that those big blessings that we have in life, they have invisible weights on our shoulders, and they're 100% worth it. But I feel like I don't want you to think that you're alone in the very real feelings of feeling how heavy that weight is sometimes, especially if you got a business. I'm in a season in my business where it's just different. It's very different. Started off on Facebook, it's been going whatever. And it's just very different. Have obviously been forced to take my business offline and do some offline marketing, and some opportunities that sorry y'all, the emails coming through. Oh, this just it ain't nothing important. Just doing all of the things. All of the things, all of the great things for this season. And there is still an incredible weight with that. I have 6 bullet points that I want to share. that when I was thinking about this subject earlier, this idea of you're her, that's undeniable. It's nothing that you can do about it. If you her and you that girl and you got a calling on your life, baby, it just ain't nothing you can do about it. I already know. I'm trying to run from it. Do all of like it just ain't nothing I can do about being her. Hello, somebody. It's just nothing I can do. Okay? The only thing that I can do is just accept that I'm her. And with that comes amazing everything. And guess what else it comes with? That invisible weight on my shoulders. That invisible weight of pressure, of time, of investing, of creativity, networking, relationships, some type of balance, some type of self-care in the midst of all of that. Right? Let me go over my 6 points that I had, and then we'll wrap up. Okay? Oh, this is so good. And a lot of times when I'm doing this, I might not be speaking to myself, but when we be in the Conquer Club, we be talking about it. It'd be so good. The first thing that I have about reframing negative self-talk, and again, y'all, this isn't something that I've completely conquered. Because I have my days. I'm a Pisces. I be crying. I'm real sensitive. But it's something that I've really like shifted to where I'm like, bruh, especially when it comes to business, like you're gonna be straight. If that didn't work out, or that client didn't work out, or they did a chargeback, like whatever, like who cares? You know, I just look at it so differently. But if you're listening to this and you're like, Deb, I do have those negative self thoughts creep up on me. Whether you're the type of girl where they creep up on you once a day or once a month. Here are my 6 pieces of advice to conquer that, okay? First one is that what we do for a living, especially in your business, it comes really easy to you. And I think that that's something that we gotta accept. If you do something and it comes really easy to you, sometimes you may not see the magnitude of how much it's worth. I'll say that. Because it's so easy. Like doing this, going live, speaking, I can get on stage and speak like this on the fly. So very easy for me. I mean, incredibly easy for me. I've been on stage with a microphone since first grade, literally. So incredibly easy to me. Whatever you do, whether you do hair, you do makeup, you sell microphones, I don't know. Whatever that thing is that you do that's purpose driven, big or small, it comes really easy to you. And give yourself permission to profit off of something that comes so easy to you. Speaking came so easy for me. I was like, oh my God, I should be charging a whole lot more for this. With your negative self-talk, I want you to honor and appreciate how easy this thing comes to you. Number 2, we're going to avoid comparison and guilt. That's a whole nother live, girl. Friend, you know that's a whole nother live, friend. I made a TikTok about this. We're going to avoid comparison and guilt. There is literally nothing and no benefit that comes from comparison. Guilt. For those of you ladies that are doing it, You ain't there yet, but you doing it. That guilt, that guilt because they couldn't do it, but you can. As fast as it comes, we can release that. Because the reality is for a lot of us, that's why I don't feel guilty about nothing I have with Conquer. Cause baby, if you only knew how much money, first of all, if you knew how much money I'm gonna spend, if you knew how much time I'm gonna spend, how many times, I mean, just everything, how much of time I spent researching and fixing and making, like, everything, baby. If I get a win and you ain't got no wins, baby, that ain't got nothing to do with me. I'm, I'm sorry, baby, because I deserve this. Hello? It comes easy to you. Honor that. We're going to avoid comparison and we're going to avoid guilt because you have put the time and money into this, and it's you sowed the seed and now the flower sprouting up. Ain't no way you can feel guilty about that. That's just crazy. Number 3, play the cards you were dealt. That should be a live on this song. I say that about everything. It probably ain't that deep. Play the cards you were dealt. I think this probably really ties into this idea of avoiding comparison. If you were dealt a stack of cards with a certain situation, a certain look, a certain talent, a certain whatever, it would be 100% foolish, dumb, and quite stupid for you to look at somebody who wasn't dealt that same stack of cards. If I'm dealt a certain hand in life, which I feel like we were all dealt a certain hand, why in the world would I scroll on my phone and compare my hand to a girl who never even had this hand? Girl, bye. It's giving mental illness. You need to call the lady. Because what? This is why I am a huge advocate of us to stop scrolling. And this is coming from somebody that puts out content all the time. That's for consumers. That's not for producers. There are two types of people in the marketplace. There are producers and there are consumers. I am a producer. I do not sit around and consume content from other people because I'm a producer. I don't know if y'all have ever been around people who like truly got motion in real life, and you may bring up something that's happening online. And some people who don't have motion, they'll try to like do this, but you know, they'll be like, oh, I ain't saying that. When you're a producer, you do not sit around and consume like average people. You just don't. It is a harsh truth and a harsh reality. But if you spend way more time consuming than producing, then you're going to get the results of being an average person who consumes and admires all of the producers. Number 4, we have to truly lean in for the results. The results in business, and I'm not coming from a standpoint of, y'all know I'm just doing my thing, right? Like you. I'm just at home doing my thing. But I know for a fact, and I'm sure that you know this too, right? When you truly lean in, and I'm not talking about lean in where you just do a little 1-2. I'm talking about where you truly lean in and give it all that you have This can be true in business. This can be true in life. This can be true with our bodies. This can be true with so many things, right? When you truly lean in, you see the results. It's just right? And I feel like sometimes I may have negative self thoughts, but what I'm really experiencing is being mad at myself because I didn't uphold the commitments, the tasks, the things that I said I was going to do. I didn't do it. So, of course, I didn't get the results. So, to be honest, I'm really mad at myself. Therefore, let the negative thoughts roll out. Because, to be honest, I deserve them, right? So, a way that I truly avoid, and this doesn't mean perfection because it's just simply impossible. But a way that I truly avoid constant nagging negative thoughts is to get up and try. Get up and kind of do that thing that I've been wanting to do. That thing that I've been wanting to try, I go try it. I can respect myself for that. Even if it doesn't result in, Auntie Tab seeing me and be like, girl, come on, let's do a collab, turn you to a millionaire overnight. Like, even if it doesn't result in that, I start to respect and admire myself simply for trying. The same way that we respect and admire other people who try. When we do it for ourselves, we'll be amazed at how much it changes the way we look at ourselves. Y'all know I've been telling y'all for the past couple of weeks. A girl been in the gym. And even if I go and I stay for 10 minutes, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, 45 minutes. Even if I go for 10 minutes, when I lay in bed at night, I don't beat myself up about that. Because I can respect and admire somebody who's trying. Now, if I don't go, and I don't go for 2 days, 3 days, 4 days, 5 days, 6 days, 7 days, 8 days, I be laying in the bed thinking to myself, now you just lazy. Now you just want to be big forever. Now you just want to do this. Now you know you shouldn't eat that. Now you know you shouldn't do that. Now you know you ain't gonna be fitting this stuff. Now you know next time you take me some pictures, you're gonna be feeling like this. Now if you gonna look through your pictures now, you know you ain't gonna like it. I'm talking about I'm gonna wear myself out if I don't try. So maybe a good lesson here is maybe we write down some stuff we just simply want to try. Number 5, fear is a part of the process. Fear is a part of my process. Embarrassment is a part of my process. Making mistakes is a part of my process. I've accepted that a long time ago. It has made my sleep at night much easier. When I can be okay with the fact that fear is going to be a part of my process. Baby, how in the world do I think I'm going to conquer or accomplish anything great without being scared? I mean, that's just crazy. Do we truly think that people that are doing great things, that they aren't afraid? That they don't have some type of small fear? And that doesn't mean that I'm just shaking in my boots. I'm so scared. No, we ain't finna do that. Because remember, I'm her, like you're her, okay? But there's going to be a fear in the back of your mind. Because your brain wants to protect itself from the unknown. Hello, science. Get into it. So there's going to be a little bit of fear that's going to be a part of the process. Boo, it's going to be there. So if you're like me and you're a girl that's experiencing fear, I mean, to me, that lets me know that you're doing great things because obviously a girl is going outside her comfort zone. Obviously. Because if you are not experiencing fear with investing, doing this, doing that, then if show me somebody that's not experiencing fear like that, I'm gonna show you somebody that's just average and that's not making no moves. Period. Show me somebody that's not experiencing fear about going to the next level. You'll be showing me somebody that's, which, I mean, average is cool. But that's not this. That's not me. That's not my content. That's not you. So the fear to me can almost be like, I mean, I feel like for me, I have just embraced fear and embarrassment so much in my business journey to where I almost seek it. Y'all know I always say, go chase the no. Go chase the no. Go chase the no. The N-O. Go chase it. It's going to teach you much more than somebody telling you yes ever would. Just saying. If you're not experiencing fear, I can guarantee you're moving at a snail's pace. If you're not experiencing fear, I guarantee you're not growing leaps and bounds. That's giving comfort zone, which is fine. But, you know, the people in their comfort zone, girl, I mean, that's cool if that's what you want to do. But normally me, this group, my TikTok, my circle, that's just not us. It's just not what we be on. I mean, just sounds a little lame. But, okay. Number 6. This is something so good that I wrote to myself. And I'm going to have to circle it. This was a gem that was downloaded to my heart while I was doing the Conquer Club tonight for so many different things. But the last point here is don't underestimate yourself. Don't underestimate yourself. You will be amazed. And I'm sure that if you're anything like me, you can relate to a time where you was just like, F it, I'm finna do it. F it, I'm finna ask. I'm finna apply. I'm just finna go for it. And you got some favors sprinkled your way. It worked out. And you said that. I have to tell myself. I told myself this today in real time because I didn't even realize how much I was underestimating myself. And again, not in a bad, negative, self-pity way because that's just nothing. I mean, that's just not how I roll. Hello? But in a way where I was just like, maybe this ain't gonna go so well. And then it went even better than I expected. I just told myself, girl, don't underestimate yourself. I had to tell myself that. Don't underestimate yourself. Don't underestimate the opportunities that can come from you just being bold. Don't underestimate the customers and community that will come if you just put the content out there. Don't underestimate what you can build for yourself and your business and your income. If you you can just do a little bit every day and change your life. Don't underestimate it. I have to keep telling myself, like, don't underestimate yourself. Please know You can do amazing things. For real. And I just feel like with those 6 things, again, like the whole negative talk thing, that's just, I feel like it can definitely be in the back of my mind, for real, because I'm very human. But I just feel like when you start moving a certain way and you've been embarrassed, you feel guilty, like you just experienced that stuff, you're like, child, I don't have time for that no more. I'm just ready to get to it. You just release all that stuff. You realize it come easy to you. You realize that you have to avoid comparison and guilt, which means we need to stop scrolling. If you have negative thoughts, if you stop scrolling, 99% of them will go away. Play the cards that you were dealt. If you was born with one leg and one eye, then guess what we finna make? One leg, one eye TikTok channel. And embrace it. Play the cards that you were dealt. If you have a natural talent, let's lean into it. Let's get into it. Play the cards that you were dealt. That you were dealt. Lean in for the results. Results don't come from half attempts. Results don't come just because we talented. Results don't come just because, I mean, we gotta really lean in. Like, we have to truly lean in. Brittany said, don't sleep on you. Hey, Brittany, girl. She said, don't sleep on you. Absolutely not. I don't know why it's so frowned upon in 2024 to be a black girl and think you that. Because that's me. That's my attitude 24/7. I'm that. I just feel like if I don't believe it, I don't understand how I can demand it from the world. And I feel like because I believe it, everything, which obviously there's no perfection, but a lot of stuff in my world just illuminates that. It just does. You have to lean in for the results. You have to sacrifice for the results. You're going to have to invest for the results. Average people doing average stuff don't get amazing results. I mean, it's just simple math. Does 1 plus 1 equal 2 or 17? Okay? Average people doing average things when they feel like it do not get... Baby, TikTok trying to end my live. They said I'm inactive. Child, I ain't inactive, girl. I'm finna wrap it up, baby. TikTok said you've been on here almost an hour. Which I know it ain't unlimited because them folks be on TikTok 10 hours playing video games. 2 million people. Okay? Average people doing average things when they feel like it does not equal grand results. You have to do big things over a long period of time with grand sacrifices, grand creativity, and grand execution in order for you to get results. It just is what it is. Doing stuff where you feel like it is not going to get you ahead. I'm sorry. Average, baby. Go on back there and you go sit over there and watch everybody else, okay? That ain't what it is. Simple math. Is 1 plus 1 2 or 17? Okay? Fear is a part of the process. It's expected if you're doing big things. If you're going to the next level, you're going to have some fear. It's a part of the process. Embrace it. I mean, you can't be going from level 3 to level 4, 5, 6 and not be scared. There's going to be a natural fear involved. Your brain is saying, hey, we've never done this before. We've never been here before. What is this? I want to protect us because this is unfamiliar to me. That is the only thing that the fear is. It's your brain saying, hey, we've never been here. We've never done this. And I really want to protect us. This is really unfamiliar territory for us right now. That's where your fear is. So welcome it, embrace it, and tell it to go pop a squat and sit in the corner because we're still about to do this. So we're not going to look at fear as this crazy, negative, paralyzing feeling because that is not what it is if you're the type of girl that's going to the next level. I mean, this is Is 1 plus 1 2 or 17? Girl, what is we saying? What is we saying, girl? What is we saying? Fear is a part of your process. It is welcome. It is embraced. It lets me know we turn it up. Use your common sense and your judgment and your gut feeling. But when you're doing big things, Miss Ma'am, even all of your favorite girls that are doing big things do not believe that they have some type of mechanism where they can turn off being human and not experience a little bit of fear about going to the next level. Okay? Okay. And do not underestimate yourself. I told y'all, this is not some woe is me, I have negative thoughts, I need to fix myself type of life. No, ma'am. Do not underestimate yourself. You can do big things, grand things. I'm talking to myself. I'm talking to you. I'm talking to all of us, girl, right now. You can do big things. Do not underestimate yourself. Do not underestimate what you're capable of. I'm the type of girl, I would rather you literally say, you shoot for the moon. Like, I would rather you shoot for the moon and be like, well, we didn't get it, but, we still, like, I'm on that rather than, well, I'll just play it safe because, people don't have money in the economy and, like, girl, go call the lady. You need to go call the lady. You need to go call the lady. Because, no, ma'am. We feed off you. If you the business owner, we feed off you. If you the driving force behind this idea, we feed off you. And we can tell whether or not you believe in it. Because guess what? You can't even hide it. Women who don't believe in their business, they can't even hide it. They can be as cute as they want to. We can't hide it. When I don't believe in conquer, I truly can't hide it. When I'm not feeling it, I will literally get messages from people that be like, you straight? And it's truly out of love. Because when I'm not feeling it, I can't hide it. It's just a certain energy that's just not going to radiate off of me because I don't really believe in this. And there's no type of content or anything else that I can put out that's going to make somebody else believe in it. It just is what it is. Everything starts with me. Everything starts and ends with me. When we're business owners and we're putting something out there that the world catching on to, it starts and ends with me. Thank you for the follow, girl. Phil 726. Thank you, girl. It just is what it is. So that negative self-talk that we have, we're either going to call the lady like we be telling these niggas to do. Okay? We either gonna call the lady like we be telling these men to do. And or we're going to implement these 6 steps. We're going to conquer this. Because this does not serve you. Baby, what did I tell you? Dale, my best friend. But me and Dale I went to Chipotle. Baby, I got double meat. Hello, hello. I got double meat. I got my Chipotle. Like, I'm finna go sit down with my girl, me, my best friend. And we're not going to sit around and indulge in negative thoughts, friend. Okay? That's just not what we was doing. If you were sitting down with your best friend, you'll vent a little bit, you'll cry a little bit, and you'll be like, girl, we got to move on, friend, because you can do this. I want you to have the same energy about you. have that same energy about you. That same energy that you would have for your BFF if she was going through and needed some compassion. Yeah, you're going to have that same energy about you from today going forward. That's what we on. Because some of us treat our best friends so good and then we get off the phone and just be crying and so sad. I give people so much more than I ever give myself. Girl, and you a fool for it. A big fool. Another little clown emoji. Giving everybody else more than you give yourself is nothing to feel good about. And I am saying that from someone who understands that as a woman, we multiply, we nurture, we take care of. There's nothing in this world that I love more than my family and being a nurturer. It just is what it is. But I would be a doggone fool. Lord, I'm trying not to use profanity in my content because my stuff going on LinkedIn now. Hey, y'all. I would be a doggone fool to sit around and cry about the fact that I give everybody else in my life more compassion and love and support and that I give myself. Girl, you need to call the lady. You need to get out the bed and go call the lady. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. That's crazy. You know how crazy it sounds listening to me right now? It feels even worse when you're sitting in that. Nikila said, I needed this. Yes, girl. I feel you, girl. I be needing this too. A lot of this stuff I be talking to myself. Been there, got a t-shirt and trophy for it, hanging on my wall. For real. We got this though. We got this, baby. Shout out to the girls on TikTok that done hung out with me. I got 3 people, 19 likes, and a new follower, girl. We booming. Baby, I told y'all I had 53 likes on. I had 53 views on YouTube. I got 19 likes on TikTok tonight. Baby, we moving. Okay? What did I say tonight? I can respect myself if I try. I'm not going to respect myself if I never try. Okay? So, celebrate you. Ladies, we'll be back next Tuesday night. Y'all know we do these lives every Tuesday night inside my Facebook group. We added TikTok tonight. TikTok, if you want to come join us, you can click the link in my bio and come to the group for free. And then these lives also stream on Monday night, the following week, on all of our platforms, Facebook, YouTube, LinkedIn, right? You'll be able to go back and watch these live streams, okay? So, ladies, if you want to come join the group, come on in. Let's talk. We do these lives every Tuesday night. And we also have the Conquer Club, which meets before the live, where we get a chance to talk, share our stories, we network. So you can check out jointheconquerclub.com too. You can also get all of our information at conquerwithdeb.com. Bow, 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 bow. I love y'all. Y'all have a good night. I'm fooling with y'all. I'll see y'all next time.